So could there really be aliens? Two Harvard professors think there's a reason to believe that this newly discovered, like Manhattan-sized interstellar object is actually a alien probe. They say this with 99% certainty. On July 1st, NASA found 31 Atlas, so that's what they're calling it. It's the third interstellar object ever detected, and Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb thinks it could be an alien craft headed towards Earth. Creepy, with possible bad intentions due to its, quote, unusual characteristic. Which is great news to me, because me and about, I don't know, a couple million other rednecks have been waiting for just such an occasion since we left Iraq. Dr. Avi Loeb, Harvard University professor. All right, doctor, all jokes aside, you say that this is, with 99% certainty, an alien probe?
Not 99. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Oh, okay.
And, in general, just to echo what you said before, I feel like I'm part of a party, and I don't enjoy the party as much. I look through the window for a newcomer, and, I'm seeking a higher intelligence in interstellar space because I don't often find it in academia.
Yeah, well, higher intelligence seems to have left Earth, at least Congress at this point. However, look, we have no idea what intentions, so let's game this out, okay? Hope they come in peace. If you want to come down, have a burger and a beer, great with me. If you want to throw down, I'm also down for that. However, this could be so monumental. Like what you said is, if this is what your prediction is, it changes everything.
Yes, in fact, today I posted an essay on medium.com where I say that we should have a scale of between 0 and 10 as to an object that comes into the solar system from outside, whether it's natural, like an icy rock. We have seen lots of those from the solar system itself. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, you're familiar with the rocks in your backyard. And the question is, if something comes from the street, is it another rock? Or maybe it's a tennis ball that was thrown by a neighbor. And that's what we're trying to figure out. So the way science works is you put possibilities on the table, and then you find the correct one based on data, evidence. And we are trying to collect as much evidence as possible in the coming weeks using the Hubble Space Telescope, the Webb Space Telescope. And the hope is that within a month or two, we will know. This object will come closest to the sun on October 29th, 2025, and we won't be able to see it because it will be on the opposite side of where the Earth is relative to the sun. So the sun will block our view. And that's why, that's one of the unusual facts about it. Also, it comes exactly in the plane of the orbit of the Earth around the sun. So that's extremely unlikely, 1 in 500 chance. And it will pass very close to Jupiter, Mars, and Venus. And I actually suggested last week that we use a spacecraft in orbit around Jupiter called Juno. And I received a phone call from Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna on Tuesday a week ago. And she really liked the idea and wrote a letter to NASA encouraging them to look into the possibility of using Juno, the spacecraft, to intercept or come close to the path of this object, 3I Atlas.
Huh. So real quick, will it be able to determine, I got about 30 seconds here, will you be able to determine if this is actually alien or when it passes by?
Yeah, within a month or two. But I already got a text message from a fan who read my papers, and he is now trading on options on the volatility of the stock market with an expiration date of October 29th. I really hope that if we have a visit, they will be friendly. Yeah. But if otherwise, we'll have to discuss how to respond.
Yeah. But I got an idea how to respond. Dr. Loeb, we appreciate it. We're going to follow this story. We appreciate it very much. All right, before we go, folks, we have something deeply personal this day in history. Next.